Welcome to another live trade setup with Raba Fx. Before we commence, I would like to know where you are watching us from around the world. Let me see in the comment section. Let me know who is available. We are going to look at different currency pair, but first of all, we are going to look at the DXY. We need to know the strength of dollar. All right. So these are the monthly chart. If you have been following me on my weekly analysis, we have established that the monthly time frame on DXY is bullish. Why is it bullish? Because we are rejecting of this opening price. We are rejecting of this opening price here, and we are heading higher. Also, we've closed above this opening price, and then for us to continue going higher, we need a retest of this, or possibly if market come back down to retest this, it still suffice. So we are bullish on dollar pair. Now, before I go on, there's a high impact news coming up in the next maybe 15 minutes, okay? And we have news on Canadian dollar, CPI news on Canadian dollar. We are going to look at the report on this. Now, my trading strategy style do not consider fundamental analysis in whatsoever way, because with the fundamentals, the result comes after 6 months, okay, before it starts seeing the impact. So from here, we have the US dollar, the core retail sales, and this is also what we are looking at, because we trade the Euro USD, we trade gold, and we trade, most of the time, we trade the US dollar pair. So let's go back and look at our trade setups. From this DXY, we are not going to take any trade on DXY. We just want to use it to establish the fact that the dollar is bullish. On the monthly, we are bullish. On the weekly, we are also bullish. Why? We have been bullish right from this push up here, especially tapping into these opening prices. And then we have this level, which I said isn't strong. Why is this level not strong? The level is not strong because it is not fresh, right? It has been touched. So before we can look for a bearish move to the downside, probably that may occur when if this week closes the way it is and we create a fresh reversal opening price, okay? If that happens, then we can be looking to sell in here. So what do we need to do? We have to focus on our directional bias, okay? Our directional bias is bullish. Hence, we need to be looking for bullish trades up until we change the direction. So on the weekly time frame, this region here are area where we'll be looking for trades. If I zoom in, you can see that we have not tapped into this reversal opening price, but however, we are rejecting off this level, this reversal opening price broken, becoming support. So as price is within this area, we can be looking for what? Trade setups. All right, we can be looking for trade setups in here and below to look for bullish price action. So when you go to the daily, on the daily, preferably we want to see price come. We have this reversal opening price here, so we need price to also get to this point. In fact, when price start trading below this, we want to engage in a bullish price action, okay? You have to keep your eye on the target. The target is bullish until we don't trend again, all right? But what can we see here? On the recent push higher, we are bullish here. We rejected of this opening price, okay? This signifies what? Bullish price action. and then it will go to the 4-hour for entry. So this is where I'll be looking for trade entry. For me, if you are to trade DXY, this region here, this is a better area where we can look for trade setup. All right, we wait for price to come back in here, and then we push higher. But for me and those in my VIP, if we see our entry confirmation in here, there's what we are looking for in here. We can take an intraday. Okay, once this price action meets our entry confirmation, we had a session live in the London market, and we'll spot out some areas where we are expecting to start engaging in the market. All right, so I haven't gone through this on DXY. We are going to start with gold. Okay, now looking at gold from the monthly perspective, remember you need to do your top-down analysis. Very, very important. Now from what we can see here, gold has been bearish after a rejection of this continuation opening price. Gold has been bearish, right? So our destination was to trade down to this level. If you have been following us, this is where we wanted gold to trade to. And as you can see, gold came in, tap into this region, and then we are pushing higher. With this push higher, we are not yet bullish. Okay? Why? Why can't we start looking for bullish trades on gold? It's because the month has not ended. We want to see this rejection and a close of the month. Okay, this candle on the monthly time frame. Once that happens, we can now start looking for what? Bullish trade, because this rejection simply signifies that we might be moving upward. Though there are other rules that we need to follow before we can conclude 100% that this market is bullish. And those rules, I only reserve them for my VIP members. All right? But if you still follow this strategy the way I lay it down, you will have a high win rate, but it might not be as high as waiting for that rule to take place. So what can we do? Since this market here is still not bullish, what does it mean? So what happens is that we can start looking for bearish trades from here up to this point here. We can look for bearish trade in here. Okay, because we broke this support, price coming back down to retest it as resistance. So this might push price to the downside. All right. For me, as I keep saying, follow your directional bias until it changes. Do not allow emotions to come in. Or you look at the chart, there's a lot of bullish candle up to the point you are looking at, and you feel that the market should start reversing. No, don't trade that way. Trade with a laid down plan. If your plans keep telling you to buy, even after price has moved this much, keep looking for buy, okay? Because this is where profitability is. If you start looking for a reversal too early, okay, you are going to get hot. In fact, some people start looking for reversal at this level, at this level, at this level, and they keep getting hot. All right? There are rules that will tell me that market wants to reverse, and I'll keep looking for that buy until that rules become what? A reality. So in that case, I will start looking for sell. Now, obviously, once it starts changing, I will be getting some losses, right? But that is part of the game. The moment I get that losses and then the market changes to bearish, then I will start picking up my gains again, because all of this move I profited up until it started reversing. Okay, the most difficult part to trade in a market is simply reversal. That is why you need to stick to your bullish bias. Okay, whatever your bias is, focus on that bias until it changes. So on that note, I'll be still looking for bearish trade on gold. Okay, so I'm looking for bearish trade right here. So what am I looking for in here? In the VIP, there are different confirmations that we use in getting an entry in here. Okay, those in my VIP, they know what they're looking for the moment price trades in here. So now obviously we are on the monthly time frame. Okay, we cannot take trades in here, but my preferred area, let me just give you a bonus here for joining this. My preferred area is when price tap into this opening price, this continuation opening price, and then we have the stronger area here at the reversal opening price. So these are the two areas that to me have a high probability of what? Repelling price back down to this level. Okay, so take note of that. Because I have this strong push up doesn't mean that I start looking for bullish trade. Okay, now in the course of me looking for sell, I might get hot. Okay, if that happens, I'll simply switch back to bullish if the whole criteria is met. All right, so it's as simple as that. I don't trade with emotions, I trade with plan. Now if you look at your weekly time frame on gold, we can see, to me, this push up on the weekly chart is pushing up without any major reason. Okay, why? Because this level here, this opening price is not fresh. Price has already tapped into this. So for price to start rejecting of this, to me, it does not make sense. I will show you where this movement is coming from, but not on the weekly time frame. So what that means is this: the weekly time frame is still bearish. Because I did not see any reason why this price is moving up, I'll still be focusing on my bearish trade on the weekly and time frame. All right. So some people will say probably it took some liquidity or something, but on this time frame we are still bearish, and price has come into the areas where we can start selling from. Now, if you follow my recent videos, I did a video on the original structure range, the OSR, and in the OSR, if price takes out this high, here, okay, that hasn't confirmed what bullish trade unless we take out this level. If we take up this, close above this high, then the bullish market structure is now in place. All right, based on the OSR. The original structure range is simply from here to here. The last low that was taken and the high that produced it, that is the original structure leg, and this is the leg that if market takes, we want to start switching bullish. All right, so now what can you see here? If price tries to push up and grab liquidity, because we are still in the sell zone, we can start looking for sell immediately this liquidity is taken. We can start looking for sell trade. All right, obviously the weekly has not given us much reason to start hunting for trades, but we can see that trade play out in the daily time frame. All right, so I'm going to go to the daily time frame. I'll go to the daily time frame. Let me take off these drawings, and obviously we'll take out that, we'll put it back again. That region is simply this region here. Okay, and then this opening price. All right, so on this case we'll look at the daily. On the daily time frame, what can you see here? We've created a new reversal opening price. So for me, when market trading here, this is where I'll be looking for trade to the downside, because I'm still favoring the bearish trade. Okay, I'm still favoring the bearish trade. I won't be looking for bulls right now, except when price comes to the reversal opening price down here. Okay, so we might get a push in here and then price trade to this level, but for me, my priority in this particular pair is to go bearish. All right, is to go bearish, and I'm looking at it from this reversal opening price. If you don't know reversal opening price, how to trade it, then my VIP is open for you. Go to the website rabafx.com, then explore the different payment options. You can lock it in for a year. It's a membership plan. You can lock it in for 6 months, for 3 months. The further the duration, the more discount you get. But it's a monthly subscription of $100. But currently, I'm running a promo on 50% discount. So what does it mean? It means if you are joining this month, you are only paying $50, which is simply good for you to come in and access what you are doing. If it doesn't make sense, feel free to cancel your subscription, okay? But I can guarantee you that what we do in there is very powerful. We have live weekly session every week, like 3 times a week. All right, but these days I'm trying to make it even more often because I have time on my hands. Okay, so on this note here, this is where I want market to get to. Now, why am I interested in this? Okay, the result is out. Okay, so gold, we have that result out now. We have the core retail sales 0.6, which is more than what is forecast. Now this shows strength for US dollar, right? This shows strength for US dollar. On the Canadian side, negative, weakness in the Canadian dollar. So there's a particular trade I was in, which I called out in the VIP section. That trade was USD card, and I will take a look at it and see how we can join in this case. So in this case, we might expect price to push up as a result of what? We have gotten our entry here. For those that were in the live session, price has tapped into this level, okay? And you can see, I think we are tapped in already. Hopefully price will go down. If not, we take that loss and then we wait for another setup. So right now gold has already traded into the VIP area, okay, where we're looking to sell, and we have gotten that sell. So what it takes now is simply for us to wait until this particular 4-hour candle closes before we know if we are to add to the position or we are to exit the trade. Okay, so that is gold. We are still bearish on gold, and I favor, if price comes especially to this point, if you are not in the trade, if price move up to this opening price, you can take the trade to the downside. Okay, in this case you have to manage your risk. All right, in the VIP I told them why I'm looking for 0.5% here, not the full 1% or 2% that I like using, and the reason was well understood. All right, so that is gold. Still bearish on gold. We'll look at pounds JPY, Japanese yen. Remember the intervention of the Japanese government trying to strengthen the Japanese yen, but remember, I don't trade those because it takes more than 6 months before you start seeing such policy materialize. Government don't just release a policy and you see it happens within the 1 minute time frame, 5 minutes time frame. All what you are seeing there are simply market reactions, okay, as the news was released, but the effect of that news will come up after 6 months. That is if you are following fundamentals. And those that trade fundamental analysis are simply position traders, like the banks. They hold their position for a long period of time. Okay, so now let's look at this analysis. We are rejecting of this, okay, and then also we were bullish up until we get to this point. All right, up until we get to this point. So there we have a rejection, and then currently we are rejecting of this opening price, reversal opening price that was broken. Now is what is resistant. All right, on the weekly, on that note here, okay, the monthly hasn't changed. It's what I'm looking for it to change bearish before I start loading up more bearish trades. So in that meantime, we want to see if the weekly will give us reason to go short. Okay, so on that note, we have price rejecting of this. I might wait for this week to close before I make conclusions, okay, for this bearish move. All right, and also we don't have any fresh support to buy from. Remember, we are still bullish on the monthly, so we look for bullish trade. But on the weekly, we are bearish. So that is why I said in here will have given us a good entry, but price has already rejected of that. So where can we start looking for more trade to the downside? Now, if you can see here, we have a fresh daily resistance here. All right. So in case you are not in this trade, you can decide to wait for price to tap into this opening price. Once price tap into that opening price, okay, you can start selling to the downside. Okay, also if this market closes the way it is, this is another way you can enter your trade. This is where your stop loss should be, I mean your take profit should be, because this level might take price back to the upside. As I said, if you watch my analysis here, I told you that the market on this particular pair will be ranging, and that's what we are saying here. You can see we are ranging, and if you use the OSR, this last low that was taken, the high that produced it was this. So we need to close above this level before we can say this market should continue going higher. Okay, so in that case, remember the weekly is bearish, so that's why you see trades to the downside. But when the monthly and the daily are in the same direction, most of the time this bullish trade will work and override that weekly bearish bias. Okay, those are the rules that are set for myself for a long time now. Okay, so this is that. Let's see if we have anything in the chat. Royal is saying, we have Royal here. Good day, Raba. Prince Dixon says hi. Hi, Royal, I'm fine. Good day to you too. We have Obodo Nkem. Good afternoon, Rabbi. Nkem from Lagos. Yeah, Nkem, how are you? This is one of our newest VIP member. UD. Hi, everyone. I hail you too, UD. UD, as you all know, she's a veteran when it comes to Raba Fx community. We have here Mary Victoria from Dallas, Texas. That's good. Good to hear from you. Henry from California, up school. Henry is an old student from the same secondary school which I attended. Royal says hi from Trinidad and Tobago. Wow. How is Trinidad and Tobago? I believe it's good. Then Christopher says Saraba. Yeah. Christopher, how are you? We have Pius, Sebastian Pius saying hello. Great. Sebastian Pius, I see you. And also Yudi says, like the stream, guys. Thanks. Yeah, thanks very much. If you're enjoying what you are seeing, yeah, please give me a like. That will help push this video more to more people. Anderson said, I'm here. Anderson, how is your new place? I hope you are in the area of good network. Remember, you chat with me. And I have here Okechukwu Okorie. Good day, sir. So as it stands, no one is requesting any pair. So I think I'll just pick random pairs. I'll look at pounds USD and euro USD, and then if there's more requests, we'll look at it. Hi, Raba from Diligent. Alex says from Ondo State. Alex is Ondo State. Diligent from Ghana. Yeah, these are another key members of Raba Fx. Joshua Dumoye. Hello, Rabbi. I think the opening price strategy is an important skill to learn. Excuse me. Yes, it is. It's very, very powerful. We have here Moketsi is here from South Africa. Yeah, nice to see you, Moketsi. Pounds USD, please. Yes, Lion, I can see you. EU and GU, please. All right, we are going to look at EU shortly. Okay, no, let's start with GU. Pounds USD. All right, let's see our gold trade is still within here. Pounds USD. Yeah, good. Now on the monthly time frame, as I said, stick to your buyers until it change. All right. Now remember, market can go up and down. You can still make money selling in a bearish market. Maybe you are scalping the lower time frame and for those pullbacks. But I would recommend you wait for your trade setups in the direction of the higher time frame. Even if you are trading the lower time frame, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, you get more result when price is moving off the higher time frame point of interest, okay, in the direction of that bias. So right here we see a push from this opening price, and this is where we have become bearish on pounds USD. We are bearish on pounds USD, and our destination is this level. So I'm still hoping for price to trade to this point. But however, we have a valid opening price here. Okay. Since we don't have any rejection, it's still valid. We only have close and close above. It's still valid. So we still have a rejection here. But notwithstanding, that alone does not change this overall direction of a bearish market. Okay. So this pair is bearish. Whatever you do, whatever strategy you are using, be it smart money concept, be it chart patterns, head and shoulder, whatever it is, as long as you're making money, I'm good. But you can use this to also frame a directional bias for yourself so that you can profit from it. All right. Now we go to the weekly. On the weekly time frame, you can see that we created a fresh level, and price currently is trading off those levels right now. In the VIP session, I was hoping for price to sell, since we did not take this entry and it doesn't make sense to just jump into a trade. Okay, instead I was waiting for a push up into this level before we look for a sell. But as you can see, the market decided to go lower. Now what does this mean? This signifies dollar strength, probably because of this news in the short term. But this does not, we know that we have been bearish on pounds USD for a long time. So this is not what is moving it. All right, this is not what is moving it. Sometimes this can show its strength, but the dollar keep moving the opposite direction. All right, so the reason why I'm looking at this is because of spread. Spread might widen during news releases, and then you have to adjust your risks accordingly, because anything can happen in the market. So now we have this rejection going down. Where can we enter the trade? For those of you here, market has already extended. All right, and right now is at a support zone. Okay, but I'm not favoring the buy. Why am I not looking at the buy? Because the market is bearish. So there's no point of me looking for buy setup. Instead, I will look for sell setup. Now, if you are looking for buy, let it be in form of scalping. Okay, maybe in this case here, you can go to a lower time frame, 5 minutes, and look for entry confirmation to push price higher. There's no problem, because I am looking at price coming back to this level. So if I feel price will come back to this level for me to re-enter, I can also look for bullish trade. Where I'll be looking for bullish trade with more confidence is down here. All right, so this might serve as inducement for this level. So I might see price come in here, then I can look for buy here, not here. If I'm looking for a buy in here, it will be very quick scalp. Okay, that means I just want to get busy. Okay, and in that case, you are opening yourself to higher risks of failure, because price is at opening price here doesn't mean it's a guarantee. No, it does not guarantee anything. Okay, we have rules that will help us to know if you are to enter the trade or not. Even though I go to the lower time frame, I have rules that I'm looking at for a bullish push. Okay, for a scalp, maybe for 30 pips move with like maximum of 10 pips stop loss. That might give me a maximum of 1 to 3 risk to reward. Alright, but this level I'll be more confident here. Why? Because the daily storyline here is bullish. Alright, the daily storyline is bullish, and it makes sense to buy from here. Now also you can buy here, but as I said, you are buying here, you are scalping. Okay, but overall, now some of you say, what about this push to the downside? This push happened without any reason for me, based on the opening price, because price closed above and I came back down. We did not have that rejection. All right, so there's no, also we don't have any rejection from this move. So as you can see, the market is just retracing on its own, based on its own on his own accord. All right, but my strategy does not support this bearish move on the daily. So that means it makes sense to look for trading here and trading here. Now the trading here, as I said, let it be scalp. It might not be as strong as, especially with the news release, that might strengthen the dollar. So how can you join into this trend? Okay, as you can see, price was moving up. Tap into this opening price here. Tap into that opening price, and then probably I on my own, I'll be observing here and here. But since I'm on live, I didn't take this trade. I was expecting to come on board before the news release. Okay, but it is what it is. However, you can still have some plan. As you can see, that level, is it fresh? 1 minute. Okay, why am I zooming in? I'm zooming in to see if this candle touched that level. I don't think it's fresh. It's not fresh. Okay, so I won't be looking for a trade in there. Instead, we look at 1 hour. Is 1 hour going to repel price from there? Do you have fresh? Now this is the level where I can start scalping. If you want to scalp, when price touch that level, I can start looking for a scalp. Price hasn't touched it. Okay, so that's the level I'm looking for buy. So I can refine this to this point here. If it meets my criteria for a buy, I will. But mind you, the market is bearish. All right, so whatever you're doing in here is simply scalping. Price come in, give you the entry confirmation. If you push up, you get some risk to reward that is in your favor. You can close the trade. Remember, the obstacles are also the opening price. We have obstacle here for the bullish push. We have obstacle here. Okay, same thing here. Now, in case you want to join this market, if price trade up to this point, maybe this 1 hour candle closes and price start retracing up, these are areas where you can also look for trades to move to the downside. All right, trade around that opening price, reversal opening price, continuation opening price. Now for those in the VIP, they know the rules and they know what they are expecting in terms of confirmation entry. Okay, so this is what we are looking at on pounds USD. This is what we are looking at for on pounds USD. I'll prefer entry for a long-term push from this level here. But if market closes with this reverse opening price, this will be my new place to sell. Okay, this is the setup. All right, so even though we don't see entry right now, all right, even though we don't see entry right now, we can wait for price to push up. Okay, that is patience. In trading, we have to be patient. When trading the market, we have to be patient. All right, so now looking at Euro USD. Euro USD, a lot of you are waiting for Euro USD. Yes, this is our analysis here. I think price came into our level, those of us in the VIP. Let me take off this. So now, first of all, why are we looking for sell? Because I have to let you know, even though you are not part of the VIP group, I need to give value on this channel, right? So the reason why we are looking for sell setup is simply because we are rejecting of this opening price, and price is since then has been going bearish, and we must continue going bearish until it change. So this is the potential target here. This is the potential target, this opening price here. More like an hidden base, okay? On the price gets there, I will continue looking for bearish trade. Now, if you look at this level, we closed below this. This was our initial target. We blast through it with a close below, and then price came in to retest and then moved to this point. Currently, we are here. Now, on the monthly, we are still very bearish, okay? I know based on what other technique you trade, you might be looking for bullish trade. There's no problem. The market moves bullish and bearish. You can still make money. Two traders can make money. One goes bullish, the other goes bearish in the same day. They come out profitable. Yes, that is possible. Why? Because the market moves in a zigzag. Maybe the one looking for bullish trade is simply trading the pullback. Then the ones looking for bearish trade is trading what? The continuation in that same day within the lower time frame. So, but overall is bearish, and to be at the right side of the market all the time and to have a higher win rate, move with the trend. All right, let it trend till it trends no more. Okay, if it's trending bullish, follow that bullish trend until it turns bearish. Right now, when it's turning bearish, that is where you start making some losses, because obviously the price will now disrespect your bullish move, okay, as it's turning bearish. But once it turns bearish, your winning streak comes in again and you continue riding that trend. All right, simple as that. If there's nothing you are taking away from here, take that away. Follow your buyers until it changes. Even though it moves to the moon, continue until there is a change based on your strategy. So we are bearish on this, and our entry has been tapped in. Okay, we have tapped in here. I'm going to wait for my confirmation entry on the 15 minutes. Okay, before I can take a trade here. Those in the VIP knows what I'm talking about, so please monitor it. Monitor that here. All right, if that entry confirmation does not come, I won't take the trade. I'm a very, very patient trader, okay, because the market taught me to be patient. If I decided to start taking every trades, most of the time they are low quality trades, so why not wait? So you can see here, we don't have any fresh levels up until this point here, so there's need for price to get to this point. So what does it mean? It gives us another 150 pips to get to this point, okay, from the current price. So we still have room to get here. We don't have any obstacle, except the only obstacle will be if this week finish bullish, then that's where the obstacle will be, and then we might start looking for a way to scalp for a push to the upside for a continuation, just like this one. But this didn't work out, price broke. Okay, do not start predicting reversals. All right, instead continue that trend. So this market is still heading lower. We have tapped into this. I would have preferred market to tap into this level here. This reversal opening price is always a beauty to watch. But notwithstanding, on the daily, what do we have? Price came in. For those in the VIP, you can see as price came in here, We talked about this in the morning. See, the news brought price in here, and this is more like a good entry. So I will look at the confirmation. Once it happens, I'll post it in the VIP group. All right. So you can see this rejection happening here. All right. And then we are adding, this is minor roadblocks, another roadblock here, because there are strong reversal opening prices that can push price up. Then on the 4 hour, there's a beautiful liquidity sweep here. This is a beautiful trade. We are heading to the downside. All right. I know some of you will have taken this trade in the VIP group. All right. Price came into that region, and then we're heading lower. Let me see, take a look at this. Okay, if this market closes this way, I will take a trade with stop loss above. Okay, let me just give everyone watching this here, once this candle closes, we can decide to take a trade and then target this low, stop loss above this. All right, this is more like an engulfing candle. All right, an engulfing candle. So that is that. Let's see if we have any requests in the chat. If there's any request. Yeah. Okay, we have here someone, Ade Oluremi is saying, Adeku Oroye. Sorry, I can't pronounce this well. Olufemi, EU and GU, please. We have done that. Bumi says, hi, Raba. Yeah, this should be Bumi from the VIP. Hello. We have Anderson here. Say, yes, that is why I'm here. The message is held for review. There's something that Anderson posted. Show, let me see. Can you share your chat with a link? Thanks. Share my chat. Ow, I don't understand that. Make it clearer. Black Ghost. Royal from Royal Lion says, thank you, Raba. Jack is a member on YouTube, Dragon Lord. Good morning, Raba Fx. 8 a.m. chai, T-side, New York's open in 7 minutes. Okay? Yes, I think that you are trying to tell us you are from New York, all right? Still going to battle gold. Yes, yesterday taught me to be patient. You need to be patient as a trader, okay? That's what Jack is saying. Jack, you need to be patient. So, with market structure shift and opening price action, you know where price is going. The issue now is proper entry. Yes, definitely. And that is where the mentorship comes in. I will guide you on knowing how to enter the trade in order to move or milk the market till the position or till the target is met. All right? That is easy. The difficult part of trading is to know your direction without being confused. But with the opening price, your directional bias, you can get it 90% of the time. All right? And your entry also, there are different ways to enter the trade. There are riskier way and there's less risk way. I do both. I enter both on the risky level and at the low risk. It all depends on where price is as at the time of looking at it. Okay? Is it close to the target? If it's close to the target, it's always good to look for a confirmation. But if it's just starting that move, then sometimes risky trade is better so that you don't miss on that trade. All right. So we have that. For those looking at US 30, let's take a look at US 30. I wrote 40. US 30. Yeah, on US 30 monthly, from the monthly perspective, or was it US 100 we're looking at? Let me follow it, continue the story. US 100. Okay. on US 100, yes, we are bearish on this. Okay, and you can see this was the last analysis here. We talked about selling from here. I think price respected that level. So on the monthly, right now, we are bearish on this US 100. Okay, so you can see this opening price. You can see I drew this line. It's long. I didn't take trade on this. I only analyze it in the weekly analysis. You can see price came in and respected, gave us a bearish trade. So we are still bearish. Forget this jump. The market is still bearish. Okay, so how do you join in this now? To join, price already moving. If price can trade for any reason, come back here. These are good areas for you to sell. The same thing here, but I think price has already done justice to that. Came in here and then start trading low. All right. So sometimes whatever pair you trade, just follow what I'm doing on this and use that to analyze your chart. Obviously, there are rules to it, and those rules are simply for those in the VIP. All right. So on this pair is heading down. And let me see if I can get an entry. Yeah, we've already missed the entry. For the gold still wants to push higher. There's no problem. This is for this trade setup, this is the last point. This is what they call the last resort. All right. If price comes in here and move ahead, then this is invalidated. That is trading, right? So as it stands here, I have two positions, 1 year, 1 year. This is a limit position. This is already in. This is a limit order. If it comes in, I still open reasons for price to come in here, to tap in here. So this is the ultimate area. If it fails, then I have to wait. Okay, I have to simply wait for that daily level up in here. Yeah. So this is the setup. This is the best setup here. And as you can see, we are building liquidity. All right. These are simple liquidity. So this trade for me, I just have to take it because the setup presents itself. And if I can get 3 hour, 4 hour out of that trade, I will simply close it. Because there's need for price to push higher into this place, clearing all this liquidity and then a proper sell, because market will move faster once liquidity is taken. All right. So that is the area I'm looking for a sell. If you have any question, let me know. Okay, Jack is saying, Raba Fx, can you look at gold 1 minute? I won't look at the 1 minute time frame. Sorry. Use whatever I share with you here. Now, as I said, the market is bearish. So if you can go to the 1 minute time frame, look for your bearish trade setup and then take that trade. You'll be more likely to win in that trade. Black Go says, hello, the chart can be shared on TradingView so that... Okay, I understand what they're saying. Click on your... Okay, I understand. That's on TradingView, your idea, under the idea segment. Like I post the idea on TradingView. Okay, if that's what you mean, I can do that. Akoni says, thanks, Raba Fx. Eugene Mensa says, the 30-minute on Euro USD looks like inverted head and shoulder pattern. Whatever you are looking at, the inverted simply means it should be, you are looking at it as a bullish trade. Euro USD, as we analyze, is bearish. All right. Now, if that will push price to the upside, good, no problem. But I would rather wait for my bearish trade to kick in before I take that trade. Okay. So gold, we have an entry here on gold, a possible re-entry when price gets in here. Okay. And if that gives us a loss, we simply take it and then look for entry in here. I will be looking for what? Sell. Now, there are ways you look for the bullish move that is more advanced, right? But as a beginner, or if you want to get consistency in trading, if you want to increase your win rate, if you want to have that confidence in whatever strategy you are trading, it is always good to trade in line with the higher time frame directional bias. All right, higher time directional bias is always important. All right, since we have gotten that news release, I can see. Okay, one more thing, I needed to check USD card. I posted the screenshot of our entry in the Telegram. If you have not joined the Telegram, please join. And as you can see, price push higher. We are still going higher from here. Now, for those that didn't enter the trade, I was in the VIP. I told them if price could get here, but they can see price didn't get there. But no problem. These are possible areas for you to re-enter at the maybe tomorrow. This opening price and this opening price. Okay. So we have this resistance here. The resistance, to me, I won't be taking a trade in here because the market is bullish. We are bullish. We want to attack this high here into this region. This region is the weekly region. And I wrote there, where is it? Where is it? Right up. Long-term target. All right. This is where we are targeting. Fresh opening price. So we should expect price to trade in there. And also this level. So you can see the market, we are still on this trade. It's a swing trade. All right. We took it on this day when price was somewhere here. We took the trade. It ended here. The 2 days retracement. Now today we are pushing higher. Some will get scared. Though we took some profit, obviously. We took some profit once price got to this opening price. We took major profit, like 50% off. I think I told them to take 50% off. Let me know in Chem and Henry. Let me know 50% off here, and then allow the rest. Now you can see price is back to where we were. All right. So we're expecting it to push even higher. Let's see on the 4-hour if there's any way we can look for entry. Don't fall for this market. These levels are, let me see, do we have fresh level? Okay, we have fresh level. Rejecting that. Can we have a pullback for re-entry? Let's see. Oh, the market has moved strongly. So for those of you that wants to re-enter, you can wait patiently for this level here. This is where the opening price is. All this liquidity void is not really ideal to look for trading here. Okay, because price may see keep going in order to fill it up. I personally don't use the fair value gaps. Okay, they are subjective. Okay, they are subjective, and I prefer it to be closed before I take any entry on it. All right, so now looking at this internal structure, if you are looking at it from the OSR perspective, this is the last low that was taken. This is the range, and what can you see? This range was broken. The moment this range was broken, you could have gotten an entry here. I didn't even analyze based on that because I didn't look at it from the smart money aspect. So you can see this confirms reversal. Now you can see we have a minor trend coming down, minor trend going down. Chalk alone does not confirm reversal, right? What I said confirm is when the OSR is taken. You can see a strong close, price came in, and then boom to the upside. Maybe I will do more videos in my next live session, or my next video. I'll be doing more videos on this OSR so that you understand. If you are using smart money, if you want to trade reversal, this is it here. All right, this is it here. So with that, you can easily trade reversal, and then hopefully you increase your win rate. We'll be rounding up this very soon. I just want to check if there's any question. Now it seems there's no question. Everyone is satisfied. So on that note, I will call it a day. Take a look. If you like this, subscribe. If you are new, subscribe to this channel. Like this video, share this video, let it get to as many traders as you know. Okay, so that the YouTube can know that we are cooking something good in here. So our next live streaming Let me know when do you want the next live streaming. Put in the chat. When do you want the next live streaming? Probably in 2 days time. Tomorrow. Every day. If I have that chance. Okay. Meaning of OSR. OSR stands for the original structure range. I did a video. Just check my channel. You see it. Original structure range. Watch it. You have an understanding. Thanks, bro. Wonderful toys. You've come with your wonderful toys again. All right, Jack. I can feel you. All right, Bumi is saying US 30. I think Bumi to US 30. US 30 should do what US 100 is doing. Let's take a look at that. It's a request. That's the only request we've gotten. You can see I said it's bearish, bearish. I know this might look like hindsight, but these are the opening price, okay? This is where you could have taken an entry for a short. But let's look at the overall direction. US 30 isn't as clear as US 100, okay? But there are other ways you can determine your directional bias here. Now, currently, price is rejecting of this. But as I said, the rejection is not enough until the month ends. So we can have a deeper understanding. Okay? There are no much. We don't have rejection on this bearish move here. I don't have that rejection. So that's why let's see another broker. Let's look at Capital. Capital. Looking at this, we don't have any rejection at all. We don't have any rejection. So on the monthly, the direction is not clear. Though there are other ways I can use in knowing. But let's look at the weekly. Now on the weekly, we are bearish the moment price rejected of this. In fact, starting from this top here, we have that bearish rejection. So that means you enter on the, you start looking for bearish trade to the downside. So this market is still bearish. Currently we are at the reversal opening, continuation opening price. So this area is where you start looking for sells. Okay, you start looking for trade setup to the downside. So do we have it on the daily? On the daily, that level is here. So this is where you could have entered that trade. If you refine yesterday, price came in and rejected. Okay, still closing bullish. And now we are heading lower. Do we have any form of confirmation? Yeah, Bumi, you are in the VIP. So you know what we are looking for. If we have a close below this, that should give us an entry. And then we simply aim lower, take profit at every fresh reversal opening prices. All right, so this is what I have for you here. 1 hour. We need to have that 4-hour close below this. If it closes below that, then that is good. We can take a trade from there. All right, I think that is all for now. Thank you guys. I really appreciate the love, the support you have for this channel. Keep it up. I'm very grateful. UD says thanks, Raba. Thursday is good. Yes, Thursday is good. Christopher Akigbe says thanks. Paul says even every day is okay. Yeah, bro. Every day. Yeah, sure. If I'm free, I can do. Maybe there's a week I will just sit down every day on live because I have time right now. In some months back, I didn't have time on the channel. There was no content coming in. But this time around, with this live, I can, with the time on my hands, I can, do a lot. So we are going to see on Thursday. Today is what? Today is Tuesday. So Thursday isn't bad for us to go live again. On that note, au revoir. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Have a lovely day. Bye.